Hey guys, Anders here with another video. Today we're going to take a look at the Global Labs update for the week. Lots of good stuff here with balance changes to some classes I think needed the love. I've made some small graphics to better display the changes for you guys. I'll try and put these on my Twitter as well before I publish videos like this in case you want to know what the changes are ahead of time. So let's start with Maehwa, as she had the most changes of all the classes we're going to be looking at today. Petal Bloom now does more damage in PvP. Frost Flower now has 25% crit rate in PvP. Moonrise now has an evasion debuff and a lower cooldown. Oppression now has a more powerful DP debuff. Moonlight Dash has a lower cooldown. Cloud Stab has a lower cooldown. Sticky Snowflake got a ton of changes. It is now a 10-second cooldown, has less accuracy inherent on the skill, increases your overall accuracy rate by 15% however for 10 seconds, which is a pretty strong buff. No longer gives you the evasion debuff and now deals more damage in PvP. Ice Fang no longer has the DP minus 20 debuff and instead has a slow debuff of 20%, so that's for movement speed, attack speed, and cast speed. Awakening Block Full Moon Wall now gives you 20 DP while in the block stance, and this refreshes constantly, so while you're in the Q block, you're always going to have that 20 DP for 10 seconds refreshing. Nice little buff there. Red Moon now keeps you in the Awakening stance when using it from the Awakening state. This effect also changes the way it looks, so that way it looks more like the Awakening abilities in Maehwa Awakening. Succession Maehwa received willpower cost over, or mana cost I guess, over stamina cost, so Blind Slash no longer takes stamina, it just takes mana. Red Moon can now be cancelled with some more abilities like Whirlwind Cut, and when you use Maehwa's Will in Succession, while you have 2 red petals, you will automatically gain a third. So those are the Maehwa changes. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think they're pretty good overall. I'll be checking out Maehwa again to see how she feels in PvE, maybe some arena on an alt account just to see how it is. Archer also got some balance changes, which was nice to see. 3 changes, so not a lot in comparison to Maehwa, but some good ones. Smite now deals more damage in PvP, that's great. Marked Bloom now deals more hits in PvP. And Luthragon's Call maintains forward guard even when your charging is complete. The attack is still unprotected, so if you want full protection in the skill, you get the bond for the full frontal guard protection. Good changes I think overall for Archer. Damage increase is nice. Let's see if it's enough to make Archer more popular these days. Sage also received some better linking with Rift Chain and Void Gateways and Form Shift. You also now have a trail that appears in the opposite direction of your movement when you use Rift Chain, so it is not so obvious where you're going to be moving to. This also worked in Absolute, not just the Prime version of the skill, so that's what I saw in testing. It could also work for Awakening as far as I can tell. Speaking of Awakening, they got more damage in PvP for Lightning Prison, some hit changes for Judgment, and an improved link of Spear Bolt with Chain Lightning and Lightning Surge. For Succession, Spatial Collapse got some more damage in PvP, Ator's Energy got some more damage in PvP, and Ator's Mark also now deals more damage in PvP. I don't know if PvP damage is enough to make Succession relevant, but I think the Rift Chain animation change is a good step. Let me know what you guys think. Now lastly, Corsair got some really nice buffs in Succession. The Whirling Slash skill now has an iframe into Super Armor, not just Super Armor. Sea Stroll in Succession now deals more damage collectively. They get about 4 more hits on that one skill, which is nice. Storming Gale now has forward guard. Awakening now has a new skill that has an iframe into a Super Armor on the attack, which is great. Spare No Quarter now activates the Mist effect instantly. Earth Render now has Super Armor and a lower cooldown, which is really nice. And Charge now has a great DP debuff. Pirate's Life for me loses that Super Armor but gains damage and a longer cooldown. Good changes I think overall for Corsair. It does need more survivability options and some more protection, so that's what they got. That's nice. Damage I think is already there, so with these changes I think we can see it be a bit stronger. Another class I really liked, Awakening Corsair, when it released, so I'll be checking it out to see how it stacks up in PvE and some arena play. Let me know which classes you think should get more changes like this. I don't think anyone can argue with any of these classes getting buffed. buffs. I think they all needed them. They're not very popular or strong at the moment, so it's good to see them get some love. Apart from class balance, we did receive a buff to the Lizard Gathering spot, which is nice to see. Some auto-pathing improvement, which is very nice. Upper Sakraya now has a new grind mechanic, which should increase the income in that spot. We're going to see. I'm going to do some testing to see how good it is. That spot is not very popular right now. Fishing floats now have more durability as you enhance them. So right now at max, I think they're 50 more durability. Now it's going to be 100 durability at plus 10, which is good. Bartering received a ton of changes to material exchanges. Special bartering now has new items like Vel's Condensed Heart. You now have more materials available to help you craft your ship gear from bartering as well. More small bartering and ocean content changes again. So I think this is what, week 2 or week 3 of it. Really good to see. I don't know if it's enough to compete with, I guess, income compared to grinding. I don't think it's going to be, but it's good to see that they're at least doing something with ocean content. And that's pretty much it for this patch. Really solid, I think. Love me some balance changes as long as the class I'm playing isn't nerfed, of course. Let me know what you think about the changes to the classes this week. And remember, things may change when they go live, so I'll keep you guys updated. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.